Warhammer 40,000 is a dystopian science fiction universe created by Games Workshop and its community. At its heart lies the Imperium of Man, a sprawling and nightmarish civilization that serves as the focal point of the 40K narrative. This dark and brutal empire, often called the Imperium for short, is the central backdrop against which the grim and violent stories of the 41st millennium unfold. In this vast and turbulent galaxy, the Imperium of Man stands as a bastion of survival, a theocratic dominion clinging to the precipice of extinction. This video will explore the origins, structure, beliefs, and challenges of the Imperium of Man, offering a comprehensive understanding of this complex and darkly fascinating entity. The Imperium's genesis can be traced back to the 30th millennium when the Emperor of Mankind emerged as a powerful psychic being. Born on Earth in an age of technological marvels, the Emperor was a singular figure, a being of unparalleled intellect and psychic power. He united Terra, Earth, under his rule and led humanity in the Great Crusade, a campaign to reunite the scattered human colonies and establish a golden age of peace, prosperity, and enlightenment across the galaxy. This era marked the zenith of human civilization, where science and reason flourished, and humanity looked to the stars with boundless hope. The Emperor was not only a military genius, but also a champion of reason and secularism. He sought to extinguish the belief in gods and superstitions, viewing them as the source of humanity's past suffering. This period of unity and enlightenment was known as the Age of the Imperium, and it represented humanity's greatest achievement. However, this golden age was not to last. The Age of the Imperium was shattered by a cataclysmic event known as the Horus Heresy. The Emperor's most trusted son, Horus, fell to the dark influences of the Chaos Gods, leading a rebellion against the Emperor. This civil war tore the Imperium apart, with brother turning against brother in a conflict that would come to define the grimdark future of the 41st millennium. Though the Emperor eventually defeated Horus, he was gravely wounded in the process. Mortally injured and unable to sustain his physical form, the Emperor was placed on the Golden Throne, a life support device that allowed his psychic power to continue guiding the Imperium. This marked the beginning of the Age of Imperium, a dark and turbulent era marked by superstition, religious zealotry, and unrelenting war. The Imperium is an immense and decentralized entity, spanning countless worlds and star systems. It is organized into a highly bureaucratic and theocratic structure, with the Emperor as its godlike figurehead. The High Lords of Terra, a group of powerful individuals who oversee various aspects of the Imperium, rule in his name. Below the High Lords are countless planetary governors, military leaders, and religious authorities, each with their own spheres of influence and agendas. The ecclesiarchy, a religious institution, plays a significant role in the Imperium, spreading the worship of the Emperor as the God Emperor and rooting out heresy with an iron fist. The Adeptus Terra, a vast bureaucracy, manages the day-to-day affairs of the Imperium, from taxation to record-keeping. The Imperial military is divided into several branches, including the Imperial Guard, a massive ground army, the Imperial Navy, responsible for space warfare, and the Adeptus Astartes, genetically enhanced supersoldiers known as Space Marines. These forces are spread across the galaxy, defending the Imperium from external threats and suppressing internal dissent. The belief system of the Imperium is centered around the worship of the Emperor as a divine figure. This faith, known as the Imperial cult, is enforced with extreme zealotry. The ecclesiarchy, the religious arm of the Imperium, ensures that the Emperor's divinity is unquestionably accepted by its citizens. To the faithful, the Emperor is the guardian of humanity's soul, protecting it from the predations of dark and malevolent entities. In this bleak universe, superstition and dogma reign supreme. Technology is often seen as heretical, and innovation is stifled. The Adeptus Mechanicus, a religiously fervent faction responsible for maintaining and developing technology, regards machines as sacred and mystical artifacts. The Imperium's culture is steeped in religious ritual, and its citizens are constantly subjected to indoctrination. The Imperium of Man exists in a constant state of crisis and decay. It faces a multitude of existential threats, both internal and external. The forces of chaos, which corrupted Horus and his followers during the Horus heresy, remain a potent threat. Heretical cults, demonic incursions, and chaos space marines continually seek to undermine the Imperium from within. The galaxy is teeming with alien species, many of whom are hostile to humanity. The Imperium is engaged in countless wars against Xenos races such as the Orcs, Eldar, Tau, and Tyranids. The Tyranids, a voracious and incomprehensible alien species, pose one of the gravest threats to the Imperium. They consume entire worlds, leaving nothing but barren husks in their wake. Ancient and powerful races like the Necrons and Eldar have their own agendas, often clashing with the interests of the Imperium. Beyond these threats, the Imperium must contend with external forces, such as the expansionist Tau Empire and the enigmatic Necrons, as well as the ever-present danger of massive warp storms that can cut off entire sectors of space. Infighting among the Imperium's countless factions, from the power-hungry nobility to the shadowy Inquisition, adds to the chaos and instability. The Imperium's technological knowledge is steadily declining, and many once advanced technologies have become relics, understood only through rote rituals and prayers. In this dark and unforgiving universe, survival is a daily struggle, and the Imperium resorts to extreme measures to maintain control. The Inquisition hunts for heretics and witches, and entire planets may be exterminated to contain a threat. It is a universe where hope is a rare and fleeting commodity. The Imperium of Man, as depicted in the Warhammer 40,000 universe, is a nightmarish vision of a future where humanity clings to existence amidst the sea of existential threats. It is an empire born of ambition and enlightenment, only to be consumed by darkness, superstition, and unrelenting warfare. Yet, it is also a testament to the enduring spirit of humanity, the stubborn will to survive against impossible odds. In the grimdark future of Warhammer 40k, the Imperium stands as a bleak and tragic beacon in a galaxy where hope is but a distant memory.